And we are back for round number 2. This video doesn't have any cardboard in it. This is all memorabilia, which is something I'm getting into. I kind of like it. Running out of wall space, but the pieces I'm picking up, I really dig. Up first, I will show this. If anybody watched the UFC fights this weekend, it was pretty badass. It was a really great fight night. One of the best ever. I mean, all the fights were really good, and I didn't have to go steal a streaming feed from Japan in order to watch them, because it wasn't pay-per-view. But this piece is not going to be shown its justice here on video. It's an incredible 16 by 20 on that, photo metallic paper. It is freaking nuts. I didn't realize that when I bought it. I got a really good deal on this piece. Had it for, not quite 2 weeks probably. Or about a week and a half or so. But I already have an autographed figure of this guy, of this fighter. And I wanted this 16 by 20 because it is one of the coolest pictures I have ever seen. And anyway, here it is. I don't think it's going to stand up. But anyway, like I said, it is a 16 by 20. Huge piece of Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And it is so nice. I mean, that picture says everything that you need to know about Cowboy. He's got the cowboy hat. Dude's always smiling, always in a good mood. And right there, the mouthpiece with the American flag and the big Budweiser B, because this dude loves to drink beer and fight. That is what he does. Just a badass gold paint pen. Huge autograph. Like I said, this is a 16 by 20, so that autograph is massive. But this right now, it's just in a top loader. Unfortunately, the seller was a douchebag and sent it rolled up, which is, you don't send photos that way. You send them in top loaders and flat. So I had to put it in my own top loader, but it will be framed up soon. And once it is, I'll shoot some pictures of it and send it out. But like I said, the picture is just not getting done any justice here on video. This is all super shiny metallic. But yeah, that is my first pickup. I think the framing is going to cost more than what I paid for this thing, which is incredible. Love it. Okay, what am I showing next? I'm going to show this next. I'm in a group called Battlegraphs on Facebook. And basically what it is a place where memorabilia dealers go on there that do all the private signings, get tons of stuff signed, and then they go on Facebook and try to rape everybody on prices. That's what they do. They go on there and just, it's terrible. They'll have pieces on it. Most of their full-size authentic helmets, they try to get anywhere from $600 to $800 for these things. And it is just absolutely insane because I know they're nowhere near that into them, and it's just gross. But I'm in the group because every now and then something will pop up, and I'm like, ooh, I really like that. Well, that happened a couple weeks back, and there was a piece, a full-size Lawrence Taylor helmet, inscribed, "I was a bad motherfucker" on it. And anybody that's watched the documentary, the LT, The Life and Times, knows that's how he closes out his documentary. They ask him, what are you going to tell your grandkids if they ask about LT? And he goes, well, I'm going to tell them LT was a bad motherfucker. So to see that on a helmet, it just got my attention. And it was lined reasonably. It was 20 spots, $15 spots. So $300. I'm like, that's pretty freaking great. I'm getting in on this. I don't like to join rasses. I like to buy stuff outright or just stay away. So I was like, you know what? I'm spending $30 to try to win this. I took 2 spots and I hit it and I won. And I don't have it to show you on video because I got it in and I sold it to a good buddy of mine. He wanted it so bad. And while I loved it, it fits my collection in that I love linebackers and defensive players, and there was nobody ever better than LT. But the space it takes to display a full-size helmet, buying the case and everything, it's a lot. I already have my Clay full-size helmet, and I didn't really need the LT, so I sold it in order to buy other stuff. And it worked out really well for me. I was able to buy some pretty nice things. But anyway, back to other things on Battlegraphs. This popped up at an awesome price. And I was about ready to type in, I will buy all 20 spots. Well, this guy decided, this guy beat me to it, and he took 2 spots. And I'm like, crap. So I typed in my comment, I said, I would really like to buy all 20 spots in this. Do you mind if I do that? He's like, well, I really like this piece. How about I keep my 2 and you have it go 18 against 2? And, well, I mean, that gives me a 90% chance of winning, but I'm like, fuck that. There ain't no way. I'm not gambling $180. I'm either going to buy it or I'm not joining. And he wouldn't give up his spots. I was like, what a bastard. Typically, when somebody says, I want to buy all the spots, usually the other person bows out. This guy didn't want to do that. Well, an hour or so goes by, and I messaged him. Like, I type back in there in the comment. I'm like, are you really sure you won't just let me buy this? And he finally just said, go ahead, buy it, take it. Well, it was lined for $200, which is insanely cheap if you know this guy's prices. They have gone freaking batshit crazy. This piece, I paid $200 for it. If I was to buy it now at a signing, I think it would cost $650, and that is ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's unreal. But this is a mini helmet, the Super Bowl XLV Champions mini helmet, autographed and inscribed by Aaron Rodgers, XLV MVP. It's a freaking awesome piece for $200. I couldn't believe it. So happy to be able to buy that. And it's certified by, I don't know if that's going to show up or not, but Steiner. There you go. And here's a little Steiner card. So $200. Freaking ecstatic over that piece. Super happy to have it. I won't buy Rodgers autographs for what they cost because, one, the prices are insane, and 2, his signature's, it's weak. It's just an AR. That's all he puts on there. And I'm not paying the money it costs for him to sign things. It's ridiculous. So to get that for $200, the guy could have got way more than that for it. So happy to buy it. Which way do I want to go now? I will go this way. I have got another 16 by 20 piece. This is one I had custom made. I wanted this specific photo. Well, this photo isn't one that's owned by the NFL or anything, so it's not one you can just go say, hey, you have this in a size 16 by 20 or even 8 by 10. The dealers don't have access to this. So I went on Battlegraphs because I know those guys have their connections. And I was like, hey, can anybody help me get this image? Oddly enough, it's owned by the Kansas City Star, just up the road from me. But it was on Getty's Images, and if you go on Google and search images, you'll find the image. But you can't save it without it having the watermark on it. It'll have Getty's Images right across it. You can't get around that unless you have, I don't know if there are people that are a member of the press or whatnot that are able to get the actual photo files, get the actual file itself. But a guy said, PM me. And I PM'd him, and he told me, he goes, if you go on the Getty's website and you can find me the serial number for this photo, he goes, I'll see what I can do. So I did. I researched it. I found it, and I messaged him with it. By the next morning, I had the photo file. He sent me the file and normally charges for it, but he was kind enough. I was like, how much do I owe you for it? And he goes, don't worry about it. He goes, you can just have it. So he got me the photo, and once I got it in hand, I'm like, okay, now I got to go find a way to get this made. And I went on to Photo Bucket. Photo Bucket was having the freaking greatest deal ever. I got really lucky. It was a 24-hour sale. They were offering 75% off their entire print shop. So I was able to get this 16 by 20 canvas made of this photo shipped for $42. And it's a unique, one-of-a-kind piece, and I've got big plans for it. But a friend of mine in the Packers group, he is associated with Waukesha Sports. His name's Chris, I'm going to butcher his last name, Chris Borkenhagen. I don't know how to pronounce those names, but Borkenhagen is what it looks like. Borky Sports Cards. He goes to all these signings, and he is so good about helping out fellow collectors. And I sent it to him a few weeks ago. Clay Matthews had a signing on June 9th, and Clay's autograph is now on this and returned to me. So I will go ahead and show it here. It is awesome. A 16/20 canvas. Huge, massive autograph. Super Bowl XLV Champs inscription. But it is a 16 by 20 canvas. It's still wrapped up on all the edges and everything. Of Clay Matthews and Kevin Green from the Super Bowl. This is a key moment in this game. This is after Charles Woodson is out. And Kevin Green goes to Clay and says, it's your defense. It's time to step up. And this conversation right here, it's immortalized on the Super Bowl highlight videos and whatnot. But I have big plans for this piece. Kevin Green is doing a signing at the East Coast Nationals. The one, it's like 2 weeks after the actual National at Atlantic City. And Chris and his people, I believe, are going to be there. So I'm hoping to send it out with him and to get Kevin Green to sign this so I can complete it. This is a dream piece for me. There's nothing I would rather have than this piece dual signed by these two guys. Kevin Green's one of my all-time favorite people in football. He's so awesome. But, man, I love how this piece is looking, and it will just... I really hope I'm able to get this completed because I love it. And even if that signing doesn't work out, Kevin does a lot of signings, so I will figure out a way to get this done. But big plans for this. It isn't just going to be your normal everyday autograph piece. So stay tuned. Hopefully in the end of August, beginning of September, I'll be posting the completed version of this. But I have one more piece to show. Give me a second. Okay. As you all know, I have this in my collection. That is by Clay Matthews, game used autograph cleat that I purchased from our good buddy Garrett, Cart Cutter 23. And I absolutely love this piece. It is an absolutely beat up, tore up, caked with mud autograph cleat. And I love it. With the Clay Matthews Legends of the Field seal right there. But anyway, I've had this for a little while. And a couple weeks ago, I get a message from Garrett and it said, "Hey man, I am raising some funds to put towards some other big projects I have going on." I'm assuming it's for his TTM projects, and he wondered if I wanted the second cleat, and I was like, "You know damn well I do. Hell yes." So I now have the pair, and it is awesome. This one's got even more dirt caked in on it, as you can see there. But again, signed Clay Matthews, game used. There's the seal. There's the dirt. There is more dirt. It is filthy. And it is just an incredible piece. And to now have the pair back together. Well, give me a second. Let's see if I can get this to focus again. There you go. To have the pair back together just makes me incredibly happy. And I will be getting a case for these. Just haven't made it up to Hobby Lobby or Michael's yet. But Garrett also sent this to me with it when I purchased it. It is a tag that I'll be putting on the case. Clay Matthews, Green Bay Packers Super Bowl XLV champion tag. So that thing is badass. So thank you for including that, Garrett. And give me one moment. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. When I got this box, I opened it up, and right on top is this letter. What's up, Michael? In honor of our good buddy Brett, I thought I would put a couple packing peanuts in the box to protect the cleat. Laughed my ass off. He hates packing peanuts. Yes, he does. We know this all very well. Hey, you got to make sure that game use cleat isn't damaged. Take care, Michael. Sincerely, Garrett, with the nice signature. Well, a couple packing peanuts is an understatement. And this right here is what I opened up the box to find. It is a massively freaking huge box filled with so many packing peanuts. It was unbelievable. And the cleat was buried in the middle of that. And it was not easy to get out without making a big ass mess. And, oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of packing peanuts either. Not with the hatred and vitriol that Brett spews about them, but I dislike them very much. But it was a hilarious joke. And, God, I hope I don't see packing peanuts ever again. I like bubble wrap. Much cleaner. But that is my video, my memorabilia video. Not a whole lot of stuff, but it's all stuff that I love, and it's made me very happy. I'm very happy with these pieces. But on a final note, if anybody out there is thinking about using Photo Bucket, do not hesitate. They pack super well. It's a high quality product. And one of the things I really liked about this canvas when they sent it was I was really shocked that when they made it, they put a backing on it. It's got a nice black backing on it with the hardware to hang it and everything. But I was just really impressed with the quality. It's very well done. Super, super nice. Obviously, the quality of the picture is going to, the finished product is going to depend on the quality of the picture you send them. The one I sent them was the best image that you could possibly send. There would be no better quality. But, yeah, I'm hoping that when when and if Chris can get this signed, I really hope that Kevin makes a comment about it, because I know it's a piece that, I mean, nobody's ever seen. So I'm hoping he really likes it and does what I'm requesting that he does with it. Some of you know, most of you don't, but still a couple months off, so we shall see how it turns out. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you watched both videos, good for you. That's a lot to watch. I know that my videos are really long, guys, and those that do watch it, I really do appreciate it. But that's why I wanted to break this one up into two. Love my cleats. To have something like that of that guy. This whole picture, this is all Garrett. The cleats came from Garrett. That freaking one-of-a-kind original oil painting, Garrett. You've made my collection pretty damn legit, buddy. I mean, what else can I say? But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.